Now we're gonna rock our quads. The quads are the muscles in the front of our thighs, and if the quads are tight, sometimes we get strained on the knees, and if our quads are tight, we can't get in a deep squat position. So we're gonna work on our squat, work on some of the tightness in the front of our thigh, starting with our rocker and our lowest level with our small ridges up. From here, I'm gonna start just above the knee and then relax my body. It's important to recognize we want to be mindful of our posture and our overall joint alignment as we're on this. So this wouldn't be an ideal position, nor would this, so I want to be mindful of my posture. From here, I'm going to release the tissue by sinking into the rocker and then rocking back. So here again, I'm using the geometry of the rocker to create that more focal pressure. So I really want you to feel that with me. You're gonna sink into the tissue, then drop down and let the mechanics of the rocker do the work. And once I start to initiate some blood flow and release that tissue, I can start to further add stretch. So this would be what we call a pin and stretch technique, where I'm locking the tissue down and then I'm bringing my heel to my butt. Go easy with this, start gentle. If you want to be a hero, you bring the heel to the butt and rotate your body. So now I can work all that tissue, and the rocker allows me to do that, taking advantage of the cross fiber massage that we're getting from our edges. Moving up the chain into our next level of intensity, we could go into our medium zone. So the medium zone ridges offer me more depth and penetration, which is going to be better for our cross fiber massage and overall getting into the tissue for blood flow and intervening on the large surface area that the quad offers. This time, instead of starting down, just to show you a different variation, I'm gonna start up, but I'm gonna cover that tissue. So from here, simply leaning into it, rocking down, massaging that tissue. In Swedish massage, we would almost call this like an effleurage stroke, where I'm kneading the tissue, allowing the rocker to do the work, rhythmic relaxing and releasing. Furthermore, I can move to my side to start to get the outer quad. We know this is a popular area that gets tight, especially in runners. Also, working on this tissue will just make your knees feel overall better. Last, we can move into ridge number 3, which is our edge. So for our edge, I'm gonna be nice and easy with how I leverage this on my body. I'm gonna relax my body over, allowing the ridge to get into the tissue. No reason to be aggressive here. Okay? Idea is to breathe as you're doing this. I can rotate my body left and right, windshield wipering my body just to further release that tissue, getting more focal, deep acupressure release. If you want, again, you could add, you bring in the heel of the butt or rotating your leg. I wanted to take a moment to go over one bonus technique that's especially great for runners. If you ever heard of runner knee or the muscle called your TFL that runs into your ITB, which gives us pressure on the outside of the knee. And this is just a great technique that begins leveraging the rocker in our locked position. So my low zone is up. I'm gonna have the edge facing down. I'm gonna use the side of the rocker as I release my tissue. So I'm gonna line my thigh so the side of the rocker is right along the side of my thigh. And from here, I'm gonna use the stable surface of the rocker to allow myself to sink in, and I'm gonna angle and orientate my body so I can start to use the side of the rocker into the quad. So I'm getting that area, that little triangle that's up in front of the hip, and I'm just leveraging my body. I'm moving my body so the side of the rocker is getting in to that tissue, and I'm allowing the rocker to do its work. You know, this is a nice deep acupressure point. You could hold this for up to 60 seconds, and that'll really help relieve some of the tension that tends to gather in the outside of the knee. So there you have it. We did our thigh rocking, level 1, level 2, level 3, in addition to showing you a bonus technique that's great for runner's knee.